cut off the top of
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. By this guided tour to SATS in Amsterdam. My name is Floris Bogaert from the Technical University of Delft. And this is my close friend Gerard, better known as G. So today we're gonna see some sustainable urban drainage systems. We're gonna use some interactive, innovative communication tools. As you might have seen, I'm not very good in communication, but still we're gonna give it a try. So the first stop will be the Erasmusgracht, which is a wetland in the middle of the urban dense area of Amsterdam. And on that location I will tell you some more about this. Special welcome to the SKINT group. Welcome. Yeah. Are we looking forward to this trip? Hey. Okay, first up, Erasmusgracht.
Yes.
You know how many parks Amsterdam has? Nice question. Anyone? 37. But the biggest one is the Rembrandt Park. Yeah, of course, it's really big, but it's not as beautiful. This is the most intensive used park.
So what you see there, that's because there was a lot of quality problems with the water in this park as well, because it's closed. So there's a wetland up there. You cannot see it very because now it's more like winter, but so they pump it around. Time this is perfect. Juliana Park it's called. So where we were just now, the Amstel station with all the trams and this big road, the Gooiseweg, it's all connected. And about 10 years ago they wanted to reconstruct. It was too polluted, the emission of this sewer. So they had two options, whether to build a verbeterd gescheiden stelsel. It's an improved, disconnected sewer system, but you have to pump the water to the treatment plant. So, well, it's relatively clean water, and you pay a lot of money for the pumping station, about $500,000 they had to reproduce. So they were thinking actually where the water would leave the sewer system to the surface water. That's this, at this point here. They just made piling along the water side, so in the water side. And that caused about a lot of commotion. The basin is 2 meters deep. So they had to fence it in because it's quite dangerous for little toddlers falling over. And they didn't like the sight of it, so they planted some reed around it to see, make it more vegetation. It doesn't have any wetland use, no phytoremediation. It is going to show us now augmented reality.
Yes, it's an app. Put on your smartphone. Can't see that. My password. An item called water in Amsterdam, in Dutch and in English. Do we start that? Loads it. And you can input a search range in terms of the distance from where you are. Yeah. It knows where you are because it's got GPS. Right. And we just say apply. And it uses the camera on here, and it says it's found 11 points of interest within 500 meters. And then you look at the screen and it shows a dot and the description for what it's describing, yeah? Move that around, it might find another one. Another one. Tell you what it is.
So read out what it's saying?
So that is water education garden at sea level to be built. Over there somewhere.
Yeah, that's okay.
And yeah, see what else we've got.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Smear?
Yeah, Watergasmeer, that's the area,
So, yeah,
the name of the area.
So yeah, that's taken us to a website with more information on it. I'll get back to it. Yeah.
Nice.
Ground.
Yeah. There are 36 points around this neighborhood.
With the search radius, there's a lot on there.
Yeah.
And whose information is it?
It's the information we got from Waternet.
So
This is
you
a
put it
project.
on?
Yeah, Tau did a project
yeah.
with Waternet and STOA, and we made the points and
Yes.
put all the information from Waternet on here, and we used it for the International Water Week.
Okay.
So we had about 40 international people
Yes.
running around with iPhones and looking for interesting points. So.
That's nice.
And yeah, and so
the
some
next-
great point of interest is you can put on I like on Facebook,
Yeah.
and you can have a route from the most I likes people put in.
Yeah,
So you
right.
have a preference route of the best things to see, for example.
But I guess the next
That's
stage
wonderful.
is to have it in 3D, so it'll actually draw it on the screen.
Yeah, and you get the sewer system as well.
Yeah.
You would see where the lines would go, you know, where the position of the sewer
So you'd
system.
almost have an X-ray camera
somewhere around there.
that was around you.
You can see here, the streets are disconnected. You know, all the stormwater is flowing on the surface to these swales up down here. And I think, I think it's a good example of an urban dense area. Of course, it's remote from the center, but still, if you can make it in Amsterdam, why couldn't you make it in other cities?
Because that's what they're saying in London recently. It's too.
Yeah.
They can't
Yeah.
infiltrate.
They can.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the tour.